Alright, I'm not going to beat around the bush here. This is my favorite superhero movie since The Dark Knight. This movie is good. It is one of the most complete films I have ever seen. It has anything you could want: action, mystery, humor, tragedy, all of the above. I saw the first Captain America and I was not impressed. It was kind of too cheesy and cartoony for me. It just wound up coming off goofy. This movie is none of that though. It goes a completely different direction. The mood of this movie is very interesting. It's in the vein of a spy thriller type film. And not only is that just interesting for a superhero movie, it's interesting for a Captain America movie, because Captain America's character is this old-fashioned, trust everyone, be loyal to your friends. And that goes against the idea of spies entirely. So there's an interesting plot line throughout the movie as Captain America wrestles trying to fill into this modern spy role when he's just the old-fashioned soldier type, who's used to knowing who his enemies and friends are. None of this cloak and dagger, more modern type conflict. It's just a very intriguing premise to put into a superhero film. This goes beyond just setting the mood of a spy thriller film though. It is actually a very good spy thriller movie by itself. You question characters' motivations and loyalties, and there's great set pieces of hiding in public and surviving ambushes. The plot is just very well put together. However, it does suffer from the bad guy explains entire evil plan cliche, which I was slightly disappointed with, but it was easily ignorable and compared to the scope and grandeur of the rest of the film. I think one of my major problems with the first Captain America movie is that everything felt dated and out of place, and that is something that this new installment completely fixes. There is excellent political commentary that is very relevant, and the story just feels more believable. Now, if all of this isn't enough to convince you to go see it, let me just tell you where the movie succeeds most. The action is spectacular. Not only is there a lot of it, but it's well choreographed and exciting and unique and creative. It is chaotic but not confusing, creative but not unbelievable. The effects don't distract from it, but they add to the action. It is just wonderfully crafted and just a spectacle. I am extremely impressed with Marvel and how they've crafted this interlocking and weaving universe in mainstream cinema. It's just really unbelievable what they've done. And yeah, there's been a few lackluster titles along the way, but overall the individual stories and overarching story between the films is something that I do not think has been done before. And this movie, Captain America Winter Soldier, is definitely, in my opinion, their best film. The most fun I've had in a theater in a very long time. Definitely worth the price of a movie ticket. Go see this movie. It's just an incredibly complete and competent film. You'll laugh, you'll cry, your jaw will drop. At least mine did.